What up, team? Getting ready for another week in the stock market tomorrow. Let's see, futures looking green right now on the S&P 500. We're gonna go ahead and go over the weekly watch list for October 25th through the 28th. Market's been good lately, doing pretty good. Let's see if we can keep up. SPY here. This is the S&P 500 futures looking good. We broke all-time highs on Friday last week, and currently inside. So let's see what it's looking like. The 4 hours not looking too bad though. Got a 312 here, two down. So yeah, just wanted to take a look at the market real quick on the monthly. Well, we already went three on the month. So November. Okay, so let me pull something up. November historically is a green month, right? So let's go back to last year. Okay, this is November of oh, I'm sorry, hold on. All right, November of last year, right? 11/02/2020. That was a green month. That's 20. Let's go to 19. 19, that was a green month, right? Where's 18? 18 right here. Green month, right? It was an inside month, but it was green. 17, we had another green month. Back in 16, another green month. We had an outside green month, November in 2016, right? So let's keep going. That was 16, 2015. We had another. It was slight, but yeah, it was a green month. It was a green month. And we pulled back after that. That was back in 2016. This is 15. Okay, yeah. So this was 15, and then 14. We could go all the way back to like 09, 010, and they're all gonna be green. So historically, right? Historically, data tells us that November is historically a green month. So that's what I'm expecting for next month. Is the last week of this month. So depending on where this month closes out, it could close out a little higher. It could pull back, right? It's still going to close out as a 3 because we broke this high. But next month, I'm going to be watching for a 2. See if we get a 3-2-2 on the month. In the markets, get a 3. See if we get a 2 up next month because, right, November historically is a green month. So we possibly get a 2 up next month. And then we'll see what happens from there. But for now, not looking too bad. We're at all-time highs, of course, but when haven't we been at all-time highs? I mean, let me take a look at this. Like, literally, all the market does is go up all the way since over here. Well, it doesn't say the date there, but this is 2003. I guess that's when this future started trading, 2003. But yeah, you can see from 930 and 800 something dollars all the way to 4,000 something on S&P. So the market does nothing but go up. What we have to do is take advantage of these right here. Yeah, this is when everybody's, oh, the world is over, we're gonna crash, the market's gone. That's some of these little pullbacks right here. Nothing but fear everybody up, and what happens eventually? We end up keep roaring back up. So let's take a look at what the NASDAQ is doing. SPY's not looking too bad. We're green so far in the futures. NASDAQ still has not gone 3 on the month, the way how SPY has. But we still have one more week, so let's see if it goes 3 this month. Plus, there's a lot of earnings, tech earnings. I believe it's I know Facebook. There's a lot of names that have earnings this week. So let's see if they that could push it up, or at the same time it could bring us down. People buy the rumor, sell the news, or whatever. They buy the stock before earnings and then sell it as it goes into earnings. And we have some pretty big companies. I know Facebook. Yeah, Facebook after market closed their report, and I forgot who else. I was looking at it earlier, but not looking bad right now either. But we're not looking. Basically, we're just sideways. 4 hour, we're basically just pretty much sideways right now. This little area right here, more or less. Need to get a move out of there so we could continue, our move. But overall, it's not looking bad. We just gotta break out of this box right now. All right, so you guys know about this 4 stages of price, right? You have your stage 1, which is pretty much change the settings of this real quick. So you have your 4 stages of price, right? Which are You have your stage one. You have your stage one. Then you have your, it's not a really good example here. But yeah, this is your stage one, right? Then you have your stage two breakout, which is the uptrend. And then you have the stage three, right? Which would be this right here. And then stage four would be if price comes down, stage four decline, right? So you have the stage one sideways, like consolidation, right? Then you have the stage two breakout, which is like the uptrend. Then you have the stage three consolidation again. And then you have the stage four decline, which would be if the market comes down. So NASDAQ right now in the 4 hour looks like it's at stage three. Let's see if this, instead of a stage three, it's another stage one and it keeps breaking out. Could be a stage three and we dump. We don't know until the break comes. But NASDAQ not looking too bad. Got some earnings coming up this week. So let's see how that goes. All right, now let's get to the watch list. Let's go ahead and start off with ABBV. I have a lot of more stocks on watch, but I'm not gonna go through all of them. If not, the video is gonna be too long. I have all my alerts set on everything. So if those trigger, we'll play them as well. Just gonna go over the ones I sent in the group that I told you I was gonna explain in case you didn't get it. And so here you go. All right, so ABBV. Why the reason I'm liking ABBV is because, hold on, let me pull this up as well. Reason I like ABBV is XLV, which is the healthcare sector. This has been doing pretty good, right? So this is the stage one here on XLV, right? And now we are in a stage two. We're breaking up, right? We don't know how far the stage two is gonna go. See what it's looking like on the weekly. Okay, so yeah, so we just had this was a two down, this was a two up, but it didn't do much. It didn't close above the high, so it's not enforced. When something doesn't close above the end, like the trigger level, which is either the high of the candle or the low of the candle, when something doesn't close, when the next candle doesn't close above it, then that setup is not enforced. It's not active. This setup here currently is active. So this was what's the high on this candle? 128.40. All right, so that was a two up. So you had the two down, two up. I guess you could still consider it a two down, two up reversal, and then this just confirmed it right here with another two up. This would be a two up continuation after the 2-2 reversal. So let's see if this week we could get a move on XLV over $131.74. We could see a push to sorry about that. Next target will be 133.9. All right, so yeah, like a 133, 124. We could get a move over this over here. ABBV, which is a healthcare stock, right? This is the healthcare sector. So we always want to look at the sector of the stock we're playing. Normally, what I do is I'll look at the sectors, see what sectors are performing best, or which ones are riding with the market, which is not, who's participating with the market and who's not. If we have the market going up, right, the sector is going down, we want to look for a stock that, if the market is taking out the morning's highs, right, and you have your stock taking out yesterday's lows, we want to go short on those stocks, because when the market pulls, the stock is already not showing any strength when the market is going up, right? So when the market pulls back, it's going to bring it down even more, and we want to play those. We want to go after those who are in trouble and losing positions. So that's my little reasoning on ABB, on why I want to play ABBV with the sector. We could get a rally in the market this week, and in this sector over here, ABBV should do well. We have the two down on the week. We had the 2-1-2, but that's not it wouldn't be an actionable signal, right? This is not an actionable signal. Even though we look for this combo, the 2-1-2 combo, that's not an actionable signal because there was really no trigger. I mean, the low on this is 107.80, and the low on this is 106.86. So there wasn't really much of a play there. Just like this 3-1-2 here isn't an actionable signal either. There's nothing really being triggered there. But now we have a two down on the week. what I'm looking for is the 2 up, right? So we had a little market sold off, right? We came down, boom. We bounced a little bit. We're kind of pulling back, which would be the corrective activity. And now let's see if we get the 2-2 reversal back to the upside to continue its trend. Because overall, what's the trend on ABBV? Overall, I'd say it's pretty much an uptrend, right? From left to right, it's going up. It might not be a clear uptrend, but it's an uptrend. Put this back. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for the 2 down, 2 up reversal, 2-2 rev with the target of 1140 over 109.22 on ABBV. Let's I got my alert set on that, so keep your eyes on that if you want to set your alerts too. We would go with the 110 to 111 calls weeklies for expiring this week. And let's what's the ATR on this? So the ATR is 423. So on average, this stock moves $4.23. Another thing I wanted to go through with you guys real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I could 1 second. Hold up. Hold on, my bad. Is that I want to show you guys a little something of the option chain. But of course, it's not working right now. So all right, forget it. Let's just I'll show it to you later. All right, so we're this week on ABBV, we should get a $4.23 move. Price is at 109. That could put us either at 113 or 106, right? Either or, it can go either way. On average, it moves $4.23. We just don't know which way it's gonna move. But if we do get this average true movement, that range, if we do get it this week, it would put us over our target. So let's watch out for that. Next one we're gonna go over is ABNB. On ABNB, we have a couple of stuff going on here. So, all right, the daily. On the daily, we have this browning formation, right? And as you can see, price, we had this 2 down on Friday. Price came down, hit the bottom of the browning formation, took out the previous low, which was over here, 166, 63 was the last low in this, and here, this candle came down, boom, took it out. So if you had your stop here, boom, you got stopped out. Just same as on the top. All right, so the kind of reason for browning formations, I want to explain this also. The reason why they, like, how do I put this in the strap? Why do we use them? We use them because, so let me explain what happens in browning formations. So you get breakout traders, right? They have, this is not really a good example. Use the weekly. You have breakout traders, right? And to them, this right here is a resistance, which, I mean, we would say is a resistance too, right? When this candle is green all the way up here, oh, we're getting a breakout. We're getting a breakout. They go long. If you're short, you are stopping out, right? Because you don't want it to break the high. So you're stopped out. So on the weekly, this is ABBV's browning formation. Be a little better. Why is that there? Hold on, give me 1 second. Why can I move this side? All right, so this is the browning formation on ABBV, right? So what happens in the browning formation? We got back here, this was the high. So that's the high, right? That's a resistance. So when price goes up above it, you get the breakout traders going long, thinking it got to break out. And if you're short, you get stopped out. What does price do though? Boom. But remember, this is the top of the Brownian formation, so that's a resistance. So it happens here. This breaks that high, people get stopped out, people go long, price comes back down. And they might wonder, oh, why? Oh, I got faked out, this and that. No, it's not that you're getting faked out, it's that price is forming a Brownian formation. It makes higher highs and lower lows at the same time. So pretty much people get stopped out here or bull traps or whatever, price comes right back down. Same thing happens. If you ever stop here, now this candle stopped you out. Price comes back to the previous range. Doesn't quite hit the top of the formation here, but you get the 3-2-2 reversal here, right? So we would have gone short right here under 116. The magnitude would be 109.22, which is the target. We get that. Our target hit, we get out. Now you get the 2 down, 2 up reversal here over 116. We would have took that. This would have been our target over here. It would have got hit. We would have been out. But now this is a resistance, right? This. So if you had your stop here, if you're short, if you're going long on a break of resistance here, this fakes you out, stops you out, whatever. Same thing happens here. You get a new high. You had your stop here. If you're going long there, you got stopped out. You got faked out. Price comes right back down. Boom. Takes out this low now. So now this takes out this low. Does the same thing to everybody here. If you have your stop here, you're buying here. They go, oh, let's say you're buying somewhere when this big candle is like somewhere around here. Let's say you're buying there because this is support. You're calling this support. But what this price does, it takes that out. It makes a new low, and then now it's starting to come back up. So we're trying to catch this 2-2 reversal, see if we could ride it back to the top of the Brownian formation. But pretty much, I don't know if I explained it the best way possible. Sometimes my explanations aren't the best, but that's pretty much what a Brownian formation does. That's why we want to look for these. So I bring that up to say this on the daily of A, B, and B, we have this 2 down, right? So we could get a 2 down, 2 up reversal tomorrow and head back over here. Or we could also get a 2 down, in which case I would want that 2 down to break this low, that 165.16. And then after that 2 down, get a 2 up for the 2-2 reversal. And I'll feel much comfortable taking that because I know it took out this low. And now we're going to go back to the previous range. I don't know if you're understanding that like that. If not, let me know. I'll break it down for you in the group, in the comments, wherever. Just let me know. On the monthly, we're currently inside. We have 1 week left. So I don't think we have time for this to go 2 up. Moves $9.90. Yeah, but you gotta look at the ATR on the weekly, $4. $4 right here because at 113 now. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think we'll get the 2 up this week. I think this month is gonna stay inside. It's closer to a 2 down though, so watch out for that. Under that's 105.56. The month would go 2 down, and that would be a 3-2, possible 3-2-2 reversal to the downside, closer to taking out the lows of the month. But let's see. Yeah, regardless, tomorrow what I'm playing is the 2-2 reversal on the daily, or a 2 down under 165.16, which happens to be what's the low of this week? 686. Yeah, so under 155.16, I probably one have different charts here. So it's throwing me off. Hold on. My bad. Is that I only had one chart on the. I was looking at A, B, and B here on the daily, thinking these were A, B, and B as well, but they weren't. They were still A, B, B, B. Everything I broke down about Brownian formation still applies, but never mind what I said about their prices. But like I said, A, B, and B, tomorrow we're gonna play the 2 down, 2 up if we get it. If we get a 2 down, I wanted to take out this low, but I also wanted to like kind of hold somewhere there. I just want that low to be taken out, but and come back. It's also possible to get this. This could, if we get another, if we get a 2 down that breaks 160, that would also be a lower low after that. So then that would be the bottom of the brownie formation, and then it would still head back to the top. So we're gonna play the 2 down, 2 up on the daily if we get it. If we get the 2 down, I probably won't take it. I'm not sure. I mean, we could take it to 160, but if that target hits, I take my profit and get out. Because now once that new low is made after this one, I would expect to get a 2-2 rev, some type of rev strap back to the upside. Just because that's the way brownie formations work. See, on the weekly, we get the 2 down on the weekly, the target's 160 anyway. Monthly, we're still inside. Could go 2 up on the month over 176.96. A week, this moves $14. So yeah, we could get a 2 up on the month here still. Got my alert set, so be on the lookout for that. Either the 2 down we might take, or the 2-2 reversal is what I'm really. Because I like that it took out this low already, but we don't know if they want to take out this low too. So let's see. If we get the 2 down, 2 up reversal tomorrow, that would be good. Our target would be, we're gonna enter here at 169.44. Target would be somewhere around here. Our first target. Then we got CRM. Same thing on CRM. We got a brownie formation. Got a 3 on a daily. So I'm watching for a 3-2, possibly 3-2-2 reversal. We're near the highs. So if we do get a, all right, so if we do get a 3, let's say we get a 3, tomorrow we get a 2 up. If we hit our targets, I'm taking profits. Because what's possible, we could get a 3, 2 up, and then Tuesday we get a 2 down for the 3-2-2 reversal. And since we're at all-time highs, we could keep falling. So if we take this tomorrow on a 2 up over 293, and we hit our target of 295, I'm taking profit. Why? Because it's creating a new high, right? It's gonna take out this high and then might head down back to the bottom of the brownie formation and make a new low under this low right here, which is 287.95. That's one scenario, right? We get a 2 up tomorrow, we hit our targets, we take profit because it would break over, it would take out this high. And then the next day, we could possibly get a 2 down for the 3-2-2 rev. But if we get a 3 down, a 2 down tomorrow, I wanted to take out this low, which is 287.95, right? Get a 2 down. I wanted to take out that low, and then I would wait for a 2 up, so we can get a 3-2-2 reversal. Right, so it would be a 3. We would get a 2 down and then a 2 up, right? So it would be a 3-2-2 reversal back to the upside. That's scenario 1. The other one that I explained prior, I'm gonna draw it like that so you understand it. Is tomorrow we get a 2 up, right? We take out that high, but then on Tuesday we could possibly get a 2 down, right? Which would be a 3-2-2 reversal, and then we come back and then we take out this low, or even this low. Those are 2 of the scenarios. So yeah, we got that on watch as well. We're at the top of, we're near all-time highs, whatever. Just made a new high over here, so watch out for that. That's what the brownie formation does. We make a new high, it makes higher highs and lower lows, and it does that by doing this here that I'm showing you. It takes out the high, stops every short out or traps bulls, and then comes back through previous range. Same thing here, takes out the low and it comes back through previous range. So we want to keep an eye on that. After CRM, we have UPST and UPST. Got an inside week last week. The 2-1. The monthly is currently 2 up, even though it's not enforced because we're not above this high of 346.54. So this monthly two up is not enforced, but it is still a monthly two up because it's a two up, right? We broke the top side. Oh, hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just reading something over here in the group. All right. All right, so yeah, we got an inside week on UPST last week, right? So of course we're watching the 2-1-2. We don't know if it's gonna be a 2-1-2 reversal to the downside or if it's a 2-1-2 to the upside, right? So of course we go short under 342.56, and we would go long over 394.98, which I wouldn't really feel comfortable with since we're already all the way up here. That's a weekly, like on a weekly trade. If we break below 336.66, I'm taking this trade on a weekly time frame with a target of 305. So I would grab the weekly's 300 puts on this if we break under 336. That's the weekly play. On the daily, we have another play setting up as well. On the daily, we have a possible 2 down, 2 up rev, right? The 2-2. And the only reason I would take this, normally I wouldn't take this because we're all the way up here. The only reason I'm taking it is because where it's happening, right here. You see this stock does it. Let me see if I broke down the stock for you guys not that long ago. I think, yeah, last night it was another stock. Now we saw how it hit resistance, right? Pulled back a bit, broke over it, came back to test it, and then kept bouncing, right? And it kept doing that over it. It would break its resistance, come back, test it, then keep going. That's the same thing we got going on here on UPST. Normally, I would be based on this. I would be like, we're exhaustion risk, your all-time highs. We got a 2-1. I'd watch for that 2-1-2 rev to the downside and play that. But since the daily has this setting up, I'm watching the daily for a 2 down, 2 up reversal back to previous range. Take this out, and this would be the ultimate target. Obviously, a new high would be preferable, but ultimately our targets are these right here, 2 down, 2 up. And let me see something real quick. Let me see the retracement on it. And yeah, so okay, that's another thing backing up the going long trade on the daily. From this low to this high, right, which is the last run it had. This is the lowest low of the last run it had. This is the highest high of the last run it had. So from here to here is 100. That's 100% of the move, right? It's pulled back. This is the 50% retracement level on the fib. It pulled back and bounced exactly at the 50%, right? That's the level we want to know about. We want to know about the. Oh, hold on, because I drew this backwards. When you're long, you're supposed to draw it from top. When you're long, you go from top to bottom. When you're short, you start at the bottom and then go to the top with the fibs. So yeah. And this last run boom right now is currently sitting right there at the 50% retracement, and 50% and the 0.38 retracements. Those are the most two, not reliable, but most popular. That's what most people are watching. So most people are gonna buy here, and it's possible we get a bounce. So that's the daily trade, the 2-2 rev back to the upside on the daily, or we could take the 2-1-2 to the downside on the weekly on UPST. And yeah, those are the only ones I'm gonna go through. I got a lot more, but I got my alert set. We'll go through them. We'll play them tomorrow if they go off. And yeah, that's the weekly watch list for tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow, gang. Let's make some money. Get some rest. Have a good night.